PCs, you are only permitted to use melee weapons with the exception of a taser, which you must own in economy. You would permitted to do vehicle. You are not permitted to do vehicle pursuits, but you are permitted to do foot pursuits. As a Civ 2, you are not permitted to use a melee weapon in a peace dealing for own vehicle economy. You are permitted to do vehicle. You are not permitted to do vehicle pursuits. As a Civ 2, you are only allowed to use pistols for soft range. As a Civ 3, you are not permitted to have gang involvement, which means you are able to sell drugs. You are also allowed to do vehicle pursuits, but you must have a reason. As a Civ 3, you can also rob Civ 2 plus. Civ 4, you can now own assault rifle, heavy snub, heavy weapons, and shotguns. These firearms must be secured in a realistic location. Your vehicle or your residence, you're permitted to kill Alio with good reason. As a Civ 5, you have full privileges granted by your previous ranks. As the highest promotable Civ rank, you must show great responsibility and creativeness. No, general civilian rules are no killing Elio without a prior request, no stealing Elio vehicles without a prior request, no stealing Elio uniforms without a valid scene approval. Random deathmatch of vehicle deathmatch, metagaming, no RP, all weapons must all weapons and vehicles must be registered in CAD, all users must stay within their ship ranks, all no bulletproof tires on any vehicles, no combat rolling with weapon in hand, must realistic RP out anytime you change clothes. Suggested prior user limit of 2 must post all action and IGI. All users must be in the CAD/MDT system. No messing with fire and EMS. Must RP out all injuries. You must own everything in the economy. LEO must appropriately respond to all calls. LEO must appropriately use force on HC, and LEO must appropriately follow all detainment and arrest procedures. LEO must follow all traffic laws and regulations. LEO must only use force to protect life. LEO must stay in communications at all times. Please respect these rules to ensure a positive experience for all participants. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to address them after the briefing. Let's have a great listening. Thank you for being a part of Civil Network. Go to your channels before I crash my shit out.
Another Civil roleplay. So I canceled the lawsuit and everything. Rainy, of course, he had a good lie. We hopefully squashed the beef that we have. Reese had me join a VC. Me, him, and Reese were talking. Hopefully the beef is now squashed. Apparently when I was joining Civil a couple of days ago, I was, I guess, cheating or, you know, doing a no-no, and he didn't report me. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. I really don't care. Hopefully the beef is officially ended with Rainy and he leaves Civil. That's like in January, February. So we still got a couple of months to go. Well, hopefully it's squashed until then. That should sum it up. What happened?
Now,
What's up?
yeah, I will be joining and start finishing this mission.
Alright, take your time. I'm just going to save and chill.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully the beef is squashed.
What you need, boss?
Users in session, we'll
I
see
can
what
bring
happens
them
with him. Probably not gonna really do anything, but we'll see.
I'll get there as
So
soon as
yeah,
I can.
hopefully the beef is
Okay,
squashed,
I got
that way I
stuff to
can
do.
live a peaceful life role-playing until I kill him off, because I mean, it was literally like the Jody situation, where I would do something in IGI, and then he would just like, say something, and be like, oh, it's not metagaming or anything, I was intentionally to do this. So he's a good liar. He is a very, very good liar. So hopefully, it's ended. I mean, I generally don't care. I just want to roleplay without him being on my ass every 2 seconds about me doing something. So as long as he's not annoying me and then just leeching onto me, I don't care. If he starts leeching onto me again, that's when it becomes a problem. If he doesn't leech onto me, and if I can actually do my thing and actually roleplay, I won't mind. But if it gets where I can't roleplay and stuff like that, that's when it's become an issue. Until then, we'll see how it goes. I mean, you know, I'm always live streaming like 24/7 on sessions. And even after, I'm always like saving clips and etc. So if something happens, we'll go. I think I'm only gonna report him if he actually does something wrong. Like if he maps, I'm probably gonna do that. Like, hey, like let me know he did map for my prio. I mapped because of a scanner I put in. That's what I'm gonna start doing. If I know I'm gonna hit the water, I'm gonna start putting my scanners in a bag, like a little baggie, like a little waterproof bag. That way, I can be like, there's a scanner in the baggie. I can map and then see where they're at. Because knowing they love to map, the cops they love to map. So if that just be the case, I can do that. Generally, if he just does something dumb, like he always does, we'll go ahead and do that. I don't know whose car this is. I don't know if it's like an exotic export or if it's someone's car. I really don't know. I don't think much has happened in Civil. It's just we've been celebrating being the first gang to own a mansion. As you know, PCF has been in Civil for me in a while now. Actually, let me see if I can go back to when I essentially first joined. Let me see. So a year ago. 2024 of June 8th was when I first joined PCF. That's when I first became a member of PCF, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure around June-ish, that's when I joined PCF. And when PCF basically became a thing, was around June. Which is actually crazy. PCF has been here for a long time. We've literally been from a low-life street gang to essentially one of the most notorious gangs and one of the first gangs to actually own a mansion. We're literally one of the first gangs in Civil to own a mansion, which is insane. I didn't think we'll get this far, considering how PCF was. I thought we would have gotten shut down. I really thought PCF would have ended in a really bad, weird way. I thought we would have either got shut down or Brandon would have gotten arrested and killed, or something regarding PCF basically having to be shut down and me needing to make a new gang. But the fact that that wasn't the case, I didn't need to make a new gang, and the fact that PCF is still standing and going really proud to this day, it's really amazing. It really genuinely is amazing to see that we're this far in something like this. I mean, I'm proud and I'm happy to say, like, thank you guys. Like, honestly, we've had some hard times. You know, PCF has had snitches, we've had hard times, back and forth. But the fact that the real ones, they stayed through everything. They stayed through it all.
Some wheels? I'm Johnny
I
on
mean,
the spot. I'll hook you up.
They became a
It's
part of
coming at
success. You know, they're a part of a good success that PCF hit, and that's basically being the first gang in history to own a mansion. You know, Rum couldn't do it, CHC couldn't do it. I really thought I was gonna be one of those members that got banned, if I'm being honest. They've hit like at least 5 or 6 ban wipes, you know, where they just go and wipe out a lot of members and get them banned. I'm really surprised I was not one of them, considering I put a lot of money and heart and soul into this thing, which is crazy. I'm surprised I really wasn't one of those members that got banned that day, if I'm really being honest. I really thought at some point I was gonna get banned, but I mean, I only have 1 warning to my name and 3 verbals to my name. I think I've hit 3 warnings, but I've never really hit a strike. I almost hit a strike, but they got it wrong, so it was a warning 3. So the fact that I'm at least able to make a decent amount and keep sitting around those like warnings and haven't got a strike. That's actually really good. Like that generally is really good. And then I'm gonna appeal that warning too. So I mean, whenever I'm gonna have a warning to my name, if it gets through, we're just have those verbals. I don't think I've appealed my verbals. I don't think I have. I think I just have like 3 verbals and then 1 warning. I'm pretty sure. Other than that, I basically appealed all of my stuff. So the fact that we're doing this good, it's really, really good. The fact that we're out here really doing what we need to do and being who we need to be. And I have around 6-7 characters. So Brandon, you can basically rest. I'm giving Brandon rest. If I do a prio, I'm basically gonna be another. I'm letting Brandon rest for a bit. I'm kind of letting the heat cool down, if that makes sense. Like we'll do a prio from here and there, but essentially I'm gonna let the heat cool down. I'm gonna let others do prios, and then probably do a prio too. Maybe. But yeah, we're gonna let the heat just die down for a bit. Cause I mean, it is hot. So we're gonna let the heat down. Of course, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna ever change. I'm gonna be able to fill in everything. But I'm at least let the heat cool down. Let it die down at least a little bit. And then we'll start off again. That way, we can have more fun. Especially when Bob Brown goes. We can have a little bit more fun.
Huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
Can't remember if we're lifted. Don't mind all these door doors is.
I'll bring it to you. I'll get back to it then.
And take it to a different location. Alright, here we go. I'm just one there. That is the ugliest color of a car I've ever seen in my life. I'm guessing they changed the rules on armored vehicles because I had a Paragon R, but then it got removed. I don't know if it's still removed or if it's still there. I generally do not know. So I'm low-key training. I actually don't know if it's still there or not. I wonder. Because I mean I had a Paragon R, but I mean it wasn't that fast. It wasn't like my STX. So I didn't really like it.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Because it wasn't really like my STX. That's why I didn't really like it.
I'll get back to
will
work.
I buy it again? I don't know. Because I mean, I don't really need another one. Considering, it's slower. I mean, I get it's an armored car. But it is pretty slow, and on top of that, I mean, there's no difference, and it just makes it worse. So I can't do a prio with it too, because I mean it has bulletproof tires, and I can't do a prio if it has bulletproof tires. So I mean it's kind of useless. It's only useful to sit. I have my STS. I have basically any other vehicle I could use. So I may not buy it again, because I mean there's a lot of upsides to it, but a lot of downsides to it. As it literally has bulletproof tires, so that's one thing I can do is I can do a prio with it. It's slower than the STX. That means the cop cars can catch up a little more quicker. And I mean,
You're through to your garage.
all in all, I don't think I'm gonna get it back. Because I mean, I have my STX. I don't know, Julie. I think Pepsi bought that one from Bosco. I have STX. I have a Granger. STX, Granger, Terminus. What else do I have? What was I gonna call out? I forgot what I was gonna call out.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
What was I gonna call out? I literally forgot what I was gonna call out.
I'll bring it to you.
But I got my STX, I got my Baller, I got my Terminus. I have just, you know, a lot of armored vehicles. I could do better than that. So I don't think I'm gonna really invest in buying the Paragon R again, just because, I mean, yes, there's upsides, but I mean, I can't run in it, and I mean, there's only upside if I have beef with civs. But then again, I just named 3 armored cars that are faster, and can basically do what I can, and I could use them to pry if I need to. Unlike
What you need, boss? Some
the
wheels?
Paragon R,
Bring 'em
I can get
around.
to a drive-by, either run, and I have to alternate or do something different because I can't run in that. So there's a lot of downsides to that car.
I'll get back to it then.
It's a nice car too, like, don't get me wrong, it's a nice car, I like the car, I like how it is. It's just, there's a lot more downsides than upsides to that car. So I prefer to just keep the cars I have, because it's more simpler, and I could just do more things than with yours. I'm not saying many people.
What you doing today?
I mean, they're all over there. We'll probably do a prio, but I'll probably just be running today. Probably get a couple goose chase. I really don't know. I mean, there's no point in really killing or trying to go kill Bob Brown, as he's just gonna get back up. You know, like we were saying, if I could just keep killing him, keep killing him, keep killing him, but there's gonna be no point, as he's gonna keep getting back up, keep getting back up, keep getting back up. So there's gonna be no point in really trying to like go out and try to kill him when he's not gonna get perma killed. While if I wait, it's gonna take a minute. If I just wait till he's about to leave, do a prio, and then get him, it'll be better off that way. That way I know, okay, he's officially dead. Now I can see he's dead because I pulled the trigger and hit a bounty. And like, if I kill him now, it'll be like, yeah, I shot him. He should have been
calling
dead.
for some
He's
wheels?
not. Of course, I can go and do a bunch of prios and like shoot cops to get my name go more, but I mean, it's fun, but there's no point when they can't die. If that makes sense. Like, it's fun to know, like, oh yeah, I shot Bob Brown down, or yeah, I shot him down this time and that time. But I mean, it's not really like fun or thrilling knowing they can't really die. And there's not much that can really happen to a cop. Unlike a civ, there's a little bit more that can happen to a cop. I mean, to a civ than a cop. I mean, a civ can go like, with a cop, they just go to the hospital and they're done. But with a civ, if they roleplay it like more differently, they'll be in a coma, or they'll be in like different things. Like, something different will happen to that person if it was a civ. With the cop, it's just the same thing. Oh, like, I shot him, he got down, and then I dipped out. Whoop-de-doo, he went to the hospital and he's back now. It's not satisfying knowing that, oh yeah, I did all that effort just for him to basically be back up and running around within 10 minutes of me shooting him down. You know, especially in the middle of a prio, if I go and I run, and he's gonna be back and chasing me within of me doing that prio, it's just not fun. With the civ, you know, there's a little more process. Because civs, I mean, they actually choose roleplay, and then they'll be like, okay, like, nah, like, chill, bro, like, chill, like, you know? Unlike cops, they'll actually be like, okay, like, relax, like, my bad. Like, the cops, they just keep testing them, like, because they know they have that advantage to just keep coming back in. But the civ, even though civs have that advantage too, they're more different. They'll literally be like, okay, I'm sorry, like, I didn't mean to do that, like leave me alone, you know? They're like D11. I haven't seen that guy in a while. Literally, that's literally what happened in D11. He tested his luck, got kidnapped, got killed, and now he's not coming back. It's literally the same thing that happened in D11. That's why, like, I prefer civs, because I mean, with civs, you have more authority with civs. With the cop, you don't. So, I would say I prefer to wait to kill Bob Brown. That way, it can be more thrilling when it's time to do it, and I can know that, okay, literally the next time I get my AP pistol, my sniper, and I shoot him, it's gonna be for real this time. You know, because with civs, it's the same thing too. It's just with civs, there's just so much more to it. Because you can boast about it more too. Because most civs will have like injuries, like they'll be like, someone like, you know, it's just better with the civ than it is with cops and shooting them and stuff. It's just from experience of being shot and then shooting at someone. It's just all comes into experience. We'll drive around for a bit. I mean, there's nothing to really do. Probably go to $RX. I don't know, there's nothing really to do right now. I know Grizzly's supposed to be in, but I mean, I don't really know Grizzly like that. Every encounter me and Grizzly have had, it's kind of been a bad encounter. So I don't really know Grizzly too well to really show the VC with him. That's why right now, I'm pretty much muted right now. Because I mean, I don't really know Grizzly that much to really be in a VC with him and talk to him like I do with the boys. So it's a little odd. But we're chill. I mean, of course he's in the VC right now with me, so I mean, we're good terms, even though he tried to impersonate PCF for whatever reason, like twice or 3 times. But I mean, we're good. Just filling up on gas right now. Yeah, I mean, I generally